Hello, I'm Cameron, and this is a working class career and business training channel. Most of the business coaching or career coaching stuff you see is focused on people who are already making a lot of money. Here it is different. We focus on helping ordinary, regular working people start to earn what they're worth and enjoy their career and live the life that they know that they are capable of living. That's you. You've landed in the right spot. So, in today's video, what we are focused on talking about is how do you get from here to there? Wherever you are at in your current career, you have your goals, you have your dreams, you have a vision of where you'd like to be. How do you get from here to there? And the first component, the basic first element of this is provide value, right? So what you get paid is a combination of how much value is there in what you provide, what service you provide to your current employer. And the second component of that we have to factor in is how much could your employer get somebody else to provide the same service that you provide. And so maybe you look at what you do for your employer and say, this is worth more than what they're paying me. And that's probably true. You're probably right. But the other aspect that you have to focus in on is, as long as there are other people willing to do it at the same pay scale or less than what you're getting paid, well, then there's no reason for your employer to pay more to you. Same thing when you go out shopping, you don't just pay more, you get the best price you can get. And managers, business owners, they're no different. They're going to shop things out just like that. And so this brings us to the next thing, and you're not going to like this. My views are going to just drop right off here because this is really unfortunate news. And I'm just preparing you for this, but the reality is that we are all in the same career. Now, I don't care if you're a bookkeeper, I don't care if you're a cook or a server at a restaurant, I don't care if you're in the trades. Fundamentally, I don't care if you're a business owner. Fundamentally, we are all in the same career, and that career, unfortunately, is sales. And I know 80-90% of people hate the idea of being in sales. It is the last career that most people want. But here's something that you have to understand, that if you don't embrace being in sales, you'll never get paid what you're worth. It's just the reality. It's just how things are. And I can prove this to you if you're still here with me after me breaking that news to you. Think of car lots. There's car lots everywhere. People selling cars. And if a dealership does not provide you some very compelling reason to buy from them, you won't. You have lots of opportunities to buy cars through any number of means. And so they have to give you something. They have to give you a better location, better service, maybe they give you better financing options, something. There's got to be some reason. A lot of times what salesmen will try to do is get you to like them so that you buy from them just simply because they're friendly and you like them and you want to do business with them. There has to be some reason. In the absence of any compelling reason to buy from that particular dealership, you won't. And the dealership knows this, and this is why you see sales all the time. Absolute lowest price. Our prices can't be beat. All of this, you know why? Because they've just run out of any reason to buy from them. And the only thing that they have left to compete on is price. And this is what happens in our career. We don't want to be in sales. I don't want to sell myself and my value to my employer and all of this. And so we don't learn how to perfect our sales ability, how to convince our employer of the value and understand how value is where the actual value is, and how to communicate that in a way that is compelling. And your employer has no choice but to, or not even just, well, in some cases, no choice. In some cases, it's they are happy to pay you because you have done a very good job of explaining why you have more value. In the absence of that, you know what you're going to compete on? Same thing everybody competes on: price, right? And they're shopping out, your employer is shopping out the best price that they can get. Same thing you do if you go to buy pretty much anything. So this brings us to the reality of the fact that we are, if we want to get paid what we're worth, we have to sell our value. We need to increase our value, and then we need to learn how to communicate that and convince somebody that that this value is worth paying more for, and give them opportunities. A lot of times, unfortunately, managers just aren't good at overcoming the hurdles. So they'll have all kinds of objections and obstacles and reasons why they would love to pay you more, but unfortunately they just can't. We've heard it, right? I really want to give you that raise, but, and fill in the blank. They have 100 different reasons why they can't pay you what you're worth. And one of the things that every good salesman learns to deal with is the customer's objections, because the customer is going to provide all kinds of objections to the service, the price, some reason why I need this for a lower price. Your boss is doing the same thing to you. This is how things work. And if you're good at sales, then you learn how to deal with those objections in a way that, at the end of the day, gets you more money. And so as you follow along through these videos, we're going to continue to work on how to increase your value, how to convince your employer that value is worth paying more for, and how to deal with those objections. So when they say, well, I just really want to, but I can't, you can point out, no, it's really easy. You can. The question is, do you want to? And that's going to leave them in a really, really bad spot, because if you are good at explaining your value to your current boss, then you're also good at explaining your value to every other company in the world. I hope you stay with us, watch more videos. If you have any thoughts, comments, questions, objections, please leave them in the comments. Till the next video, thank you.